So we're at Manchester Film Festival with the team from Brown Sheep, a really sort of great short film, lots of interesting themes and sort of drills really down into some sort of issues that I've not really seen before, so it was great to sort of see that perspective of it. Do you want to give a sort of short introduction to yourselves, what you did on the film, and then just a general introduction to the film?
Does anyone want to go first?
So I'm Sammy. I was the producer on this film, so I did all the background work behind the scenes, helped crew up, and me and Connor worked on that just for about 3 years, I think. So it was a long process.
So I'm the writer and director of the film. The process, did you say?
Or just sort of a general sort of introduction to what the film is
Okay.
as well, so that people know sort of what.
So in the first year of uni, we all had to write a script as a part of the course. So I made a short script and I called it Mixed, about being mixed race. And we cast Makisha for it. She was amazing. And then 2 years later, over 2 years, I developed it with a writing tutor. And then we wanted to make it more subtle, called it a different name, not as on the nose, and we got funding for it. So yeah.
Hi, I'm. By the way, I do have a stammer, so just bear with. My name's Makisha Brown, and I play Jamila. I think it's a powerful piece about race, that kind of self-love and identity. And I saw a lot of my younger self in the character, I really loved the project and working with a great team.
Thank you.
So I really sort of, when I watched the film, I could really tell it came from a place of like sort of personal. It was like really in depth and it felt really real. It felt like something like a grounded in reality, whereas a lot of films sometimes feel quite detached. Is this sort of drawing on from what you said earlier, from your own experiences? Is there sort of something in particular that you'd want to sort of say about the film from your own experiences, sort of what you want people to take away from it?
Because it's my first script, I could only really write from something that I knew as a starting point. I thought, well, when I was younger, I really struggled being confident with my natural hair in school, and I just felt very different to people, and it was quite hard to articulate that, I think. And so I wanted to try and create a feeling with the film more than anything. So it's based off of like feeling like being in a world where you don't really feel represented. Like you can see in her bedroom, like you can see how she's outgrown it, and you can't really see her represented in the media and with her toys and stuff that's still in her room. So it's about that really, and so it's just gaining confidence in yourself.
Yeah. There were some really cool shots I thought towards the end of the film. The like end credits especially is something that I thought was really creative and I really sort of enjoyed. I want to see sort of what your influences were sort of into, not sort of for the story, but just sort of general stylistic sort of influences that you got for the film. It'd be great to hear about those.
So I'm a really big fan of like social realism. I really love Andrea Arnold's style with her films. I really like the pacing of them and how they just feel very relaxed, and there's a lot of really beautiful moments when you look at different imagery of like animals and of nature and things, and I wanted to try and use a similar pace. She's kind of my inspiration in that sense. But with like the final shot, I think that was like kind of a group. We all kind of pitched in, like Bailey had a lot of good ideas. He's a really good DOP. I think we wanted it to look like a photograph as an ending and really to show how life moves on. So the ending was quite a different stylistic choice to the rest of the film, but the idea was to make it leave with a punch and with a message at the end. So
amazing. Yeah. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was really profound, and I think it's a really important message to get out there. So I'm looking forward to seeing how the audience react to it upstairs. Is there anything that any of you sort of want to leave on, where people can watch this film after it's been on the sort of short circuit, and anything you want to say before you head upstairs and get ready to show the films.
I'll just say that afterwards, when the festival runs over this year, I plan to put it on YouTube and just see how it does. And yeah, so that's it really. Do you want to say anything? Or?
Brown Sheep's got a really important message that not everyone can personally relate to, but I think everyone should get the message from it be confident in yourself and just live life happy and do what makes you feel good.
Okay, amazing. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you.